Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am super excited today because today we are gonna be installing this badass Magnaflow exhaust. It's a catback exhaust for the Trackhawk, and yes guys, I am super excited. I love Magnaflow. Gives me a little bit of performance, and it also gives me a little bit of fuel economy, better fuel economy, well, in the highway at least, right? I am gonna be walking you guys through the steps of how to install this. I already did this once when I had the SRT. I also installed the same Magnaflow exhaust system. It is the same one, but I am gonna be doing a little bit of polishing right here on this on the sides, because once it is installed you will be able to see it down here, and I just want to have a little bit of shine and the protection just to have it a little bit longer. I already did my polishing. I used the grills 3-inch with the wool, and then for the pipes I used this. I just attached the, I guess like a little buffing wheel. Used white compound. For the chemicals I used Chemical Guys Metal Shine, and then I added a layer of jet seal for the end just so it has some protection. You can see how it's like, as soon as I'm done installing it, I'm gonna do a wipe down. That way it looks a lot cleaner. And there are the other parts. So these are gonna go first. These are like the first resonators, or these are the resonators. And then goes this long pipe, and then goes the mufflers. And then here's all the supplied hardware. 4 clamps and some bolts that I need to replace. Update on so far what's been going on. I loosened up these bolts that go right here, and I also loosened up this I guess grommet. I loosened it completely from the other side using these. You just gotta be careful because if you're putting pressure, right now one of them got loose and I punched myself in the temple. So now I gotta get the muffler loose. I'll probably loosen up this one first. Since this one comes off by itself, I loosen up this clamp. I already took off the exhaust tips. You can see one's over there. So I'm gonna take off this one first. Then I'm gonna find a way to take it all off from this side. That way all of it comes off. That way I don't have to cut it from here like how I did on the other one. So I was able to finally release all the exhaust. Even though on that part, usually you're able to take it off. I tried to hit it with a little mallet. It didn't come off. So luckily I was able to take it completely all off. What gives you a lot of help is those pry bars. Last time I didn't have those things, so I had to cut the exhaust. This exhaust is gonna come out fully now. So as you can see, everything's already taken off. So now I just gotta pull it out slowly, and hopefully I don't get hurt. The update so far on the exhaust, I was able to put the first resonators. The hardware that comes with it, I put it on there. I didn't really put them on really. I didn't really tighten them really hard. And then I have I guess you could say this is the X pipe. I have the X pipe. And then I installed one muffler. And I do remember that when I had my SRT, when I installed the same exhaust, later this plastic started to melt on the exhaust, and then it had like a drip right here, like really nasty. So what I went ahead and did is I had these spare dynamite in my toolbox. So I don't know if you can see it, but I installed both. I tried to do it as symmetrical as I could, and it looks nice. This will reflect the heat, and then it won't melt this plastic anymore. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna install this other muffler on this side. Then once everything is installed, then I'm gonna put the X pipe. Then once the X pipe is installed, I'll start tightening it probably on this side first, on this one and this one, and then I'll do it lastly on that side, because I do remember that when I installed on the SRT, it started to hit somewhere. I don't know where. I took it to a muffler shop. All they did is an adjustment. So since I have the tools here at the shop, I can do it myself. So but I'm gonna start backwards going forwards. One thing I forgot to mention to you guys is you are gonna have to remove this original brace. It has a little tack or a little spot weld just to hold it in place, but you do need to remove this to use your original pipes or your tips. I'm sorry. First start with the new Magnaflow catback exhaust. Hit it. Yeah, buddy. First time around, I had a really hard time when I did the SRT exhaust, because it's the exact same exhaust. I had a really hard time because I had my toolbox at home and I didn't have it at the shop. Now I have all the tools over there, but you know, just take it all out. The first time I had to use a sawzall to cut the passenger side muffler. This time around, since I was able to take out all the grommets before, the exhaust came out completely. I'll post a picture of how it came out. But I want to give a big shout out to my friend Freddie Villanueva, RPM Racing Precision Motorsports, for hooking me up with the exhaust. It's an amazing exhaust. If you guys don't know about RPM, make sure you guys go check them out. He always has amazing prices. He works a lot for the import, and like I said, if you haven't, go check him out. He's really flexible. He's been around since 2002 when I first had my first car. That's where I used to go shop for stuff. So anything that he could get me for the Trackhawk, I usually go with him because he always hooks me up with a really great price. So check him out, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for your viewership. Thank you guys. Peace. I'm out.